I'm gonna do an intro and then I'm gonna start asking you a bunch of questions.
No problem.
Prying into your life.
You'd go to Ghana. I'm gonna say, Hey, sign me up right now.
Good morning, everyone. I am at Jam Rock, and you guessed it, it's a Jamaican cafe, but I'm here to meet somebody special, so we gotta sit down and chat up with them. Hey. Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to Global Gyal. I found another Caribbean person here in Ghana. I am here with, I'm gonna let him tell you his name.
Well, my name is Kevoy. But my name is Kevoy Burton, and I am from Jamaica.
Hey!
Yeah.
I have found another Jamaican here in Accra, and we're going to hear his story. What is he doing here? All kind of things. So we could jump right in. I know nothing about you.
That's
So,
all right.
so born and raised in Jamaica. Where in Jamaica are you from?
I'm from a place called Spanish Town. So
Sorry, go
you know
ahead.
Spanish Town? You say you know Spanish
I
Town?
do, yeah, Chronics.
Yeah. Actually, it's very funny because Chronix and I grew up in close proximity to each other.
Okay.
But we never met. I lived in a place called Bucktown. Chronix grew up in Ensom, I think. And we both lived in De La Vega City.
I was gonna say De La Vega.
Yeah.
I grew up in
And I lived in De La Vega City.
What would you say growing up in Jamaica was like for you?
And you know, to be honest with you, it was a little bit rough because, you know, I get to youth.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah, I grew
you
up in
never
the ghetto.
know.
You see? I am refined now. My friends will tell you I'm not refined.
And they know.
And they know. You know, it was a little bit rough. I grew up in poverty a little bit. I ended up in a prominent high school.
Okay.
So, you know, I had a little bit of brains. I was a little toops, you know. And so what happened is that it exposed me to a lot more realities in terms of, you know, people with higher economic status, you know, people who are from a rich background, people who are from an okay background.
Okay.
You know, it really broadened my horizons, and I would say thank God for high school. I grew up with my mom. My mom left Jamaica when I was 10, went to live in the UK, and then I lived with my aunt for 2 years. Very beautiful aunt. Like I love that auntie. Like I'm a favorite auntie.
Shout outs to Auntie. What's her
Big up
name?
Auntie Anna, I mean.
Auntie Anna, yes.
So yeah, man, she always treated me like her son. I didn't feel like I was her nephew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I got into high school, I moved in with my dad and my stepmom, which is my mother. You know what I mean? It's my next mom. So you know, it was alright. It was alright.
Props to you for going through that and getting to where you are. What would you say was one of your favorite things about growing up in Spanish Town?
It was mostly playing, you know. See in ghetto, alright. See in ghetto. You see, a Sunday evening, the neighbors will bring out a sound box. You know, sound.
Yeah.
You know, sound.
Yeah, you
And
lock
they bring
up the
out,
street?
yeah, they bring out sound, and you know, you could dress up like you put on like your best clothes, and you go out and you get and you enjoy party. You know, it was alright. It was cool.
And after high school, what did you do?
I went to university.
In Jamaica?
Yeah, I went to Northern Caribbean University. It's a private university actually, but it's a Seventh-day Adventist university. My dad is a Seventh-day Adventist.
Okay, so you grew up in the church too?
Yeah.
Alright, you know, all the
So-
gospel song and them.
Yeah. I know the Bible well. I went to NCU to pursue mass communication. I didn't finish because I got a child, and so I had to leave school and try to, you know.
Work.
Yeah, work. And then at the time I said, you know what? I'm back on my feet now because I'm a hustler. By the time I was back on my feet and ready to go back to school, boom! Next picnic.
They say when you plan, God laugh.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so where were you working?
The very first place I worked was at Loop, Jamaica. I was the face of Loop in
Okay.
Jamaica. Yeah, hey, Charlie.
And then transition to what?
Transition into my own business. So a friend of mine, we both quit our jobs on the same day. He's been my friend since high school. And I said, yo, I'm quitting this job. And he said, if you quit the job, I'll quit my job. We've always spoken about, you know, opening our marketing business. We were working and we were getting jobs and, you know. And then my brethren, he's very bright, very bright boy. He was drafted to work at the UN. They wanted him to come fly in as an intern and work at the UN and blah, blah, blah. And he really liked the opportunity. And I was like, you know what? As a business partner, I don't have no problem. You understand? Because you want to spread your wings. You want.
Of course.
So,
He gave me
you
a
know.
blessing.
Yeah, and you know, I was acting still.
Where did acting come in?
I was an actor in high school. It was like this. I liked cricket. I used to play bush cricket. I was doing cricket training and I wasn't very disciplined. It's very structured.
Yeah.
Hold the bat like this. And I was just like, Anyway, I used to dodge training one. And then there was one time me and the coach got in some altercation. Say, you again? Don't come back to my training. I'm gonna say, alright, you know what? And then I decided I need something to do because I was in 6th form and I felt like I didn't want to go home early. You know what I mean? Like I want some extracurricular activity. I had a friend who was trying to get me to join drama since like grade 10. So I was like, let me go join drama club. And I joined drama club. Let's say I joined drama club end of September. By mid-November, I landed my first ad on TV.
Really?
250,000 Jamaican dollars to me is like a lot. That's like $2,000 as a 17-year-old. I say, hey, Charlie.
Exactly.
And then out of that, the person who directed that ad actually was looking for an actor for a film the next year. And she cast me straight away. And that's how I got into acting. From that movie, the lady who wrote the movie that brought me here, she watched that movie and said in her mind, 11 years before we shot the movie, that she wants this guy to star in a film for her.
Oh my God. Okay. The pieces are coming together,
Hey,
y'all.
Charlie.
The pieces are coming together. So then tell me about her. Tell me about when this lady reached out to you.
So apparently this lady has been trying to reach out to me from before, like a year before. But I didn't know. My management called me and she was like, you know, this lady wants you to star a film. I'm gonna say, okay, what's it about? And she said, she don't really know, but you'd go to Ghana. I'm gonna say, Hey, sign me up right now.
One time.
Right now. I've always wanted to come to Africa to see what Africa is. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody in Africa.
But that opportunity came.
Oh, the opportunity came. I was like, hey.
July 2019, and that's when you first came to Ghana.
That was the very first time.
Okay, and so what was that experience like?
For me, it was surreal. The very first thing is that a Rastaman owned the hotel I stayed. And you're like, hey, wait a minute.
Jamaican Rastaman?
No.
He had dreadlocks. He's a Rasta.
Yeah, it was dark like me. You know.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, wait a minute. As much as Jamaica is 99% black,
yes,
it's not very common. To see something like that for me, it changed a lot of perspective in terms of limitations and in terms of ceilings again. So, you know, when I saw that, I was like, yo, maybe I can be something greater than I could be in Jamaica.
That was just for work, you coming to Ghana. But now you're living here and it's 2022. How did you get to live here? How did you come about that?
Alright, so when I came here to do the movie, I met Jamaicans, and for you meet Jamaicans, alright. And so I met this lady, her name is Ruth Kwakwa. Very nice lady. It was a rap party. It was a rap for the movie.
Okay.
And we were talking and she was like, hey, where are you from? Etc. etc. I told her where I'm from and she said, what school did you go to? And I said, I went to Arden. I said, Arden? You know there's an Arden boy that live here? Really? What are the odds? And she said, oh no man, I'm gonna make you meet him. And she gave me his number and thing. And his name is Raphael. Raphael is a Jamaican as well. And him and his wife own Jamra. And so I contacted Raphael. You know, we link up on thing and we chat. And I asked him questions about Ghana, and he said, listen, if you want to know about Ghana really and truly, you just have to come. And that's fair, you see me? So closer to the time for premiere, they were the ones who actually purchased my ticket. I stayed for the month of December. And you know, if you stay in Ghana in December, you're convinced that Ghana is Ghana. When I say it was lit, I mean, at one point I was saying, yo, Raphael, me no want to go nowhere else. Don't carry me go nowhere else, brother.
You're tired.
Yeah, I'm tired.
And if a Jamaican is saying so, If a Jamaican is saying so.
Seal the deal for me. And I was like, yo, I'm going to move now to Ghana as soon as possible.
Curious to know more about this Jamaican's Ghana story? Stay tuned to Global Gyal, because next week you're going to get the part 2 that you don't want to miss.
I would like for people to look at how we can tap into those areas where, you know, it's not really habitated by a lot of people. So we can move there, we can start our community, we can build. I started TikTok last July and now I have 33,000 followers.
Okay,
So,